Hello, hello, my beautiful Cancers. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of May the 19th to the 25th. I truly want to thank you for your interest in my channel, for viewing, liking, sharing, all those wonderful thumbs up, and for your kind comments. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed yet and you've been following me or you're new, because it generates traffic to my channel. That's the only way that we get recognized, is if you subscribe to our channel. It elevates the traffic to our channel, which helps evolve us and helps us move forward. So if you watch anybody, if you are interested in them and you find you watch them every week or every other week or whatever the case is, they're an interest to you, then please subscribe to them. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. Okay, coming in with the Page of Pentacles, you've got the Chariot next. Cancer, you've got the Six of Pentacles, you've got the Emperor, and your final card is the Page of Swords. Okay. Okay. So let's see what we have here for our download message. Okay. I should have pulled that first, but I got carried away here. So let's see what your download message is right here. You've got stay grounded. Okay, so you might be at a point where, you know, things are starting to gnaw away at you and you may be getting a little impatient, or this could be a week where you're feeling a little extra anxious. Just take yourself to center and do some breathing, box breathing. I mean, box breathing, you've heard me say that. 4 breaths in, hold to 4 breaths out to hold, 4 breaths in to hold, 4 breaths out to hold. So this is about concentrating on your breath work. When we're thinking of breathing, we're not thinking of our stress, right? And we're very shallow breathers, okay? That's how our world is. We're so busy doing, talking, running around. We don't breathe and bring the air into our lungs fully. So keep yourself grounded, okay? Try to stay positive. Try to stay balanced, okay? You've got the card offerings. This is beautiful to start your week off. And it says you will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. So some of you might be getting an offer to do something new, or maybe you're going to be changing jobs or job descriptions. I do think that some of you will be doing that in the near future. You will be helping. Maybe you're going to be working as an assistant now with someone else, you know, helping their business elevate, but you're going to be reaping in the benefits for doing that. I love how the coffee beans are here, and it's a beautiful picture. You can almost smell that coffee, how beautiful things are going to be. You're so close to getting what you want, you can taste it, is what they just told me, my guides. Okay, so you're going to be offered a new position, or you're going to be offered something that you can invest your time in that will be lucrative, that will bring in the rewards and make you happy. Coming in underneath that, we have the beautiful Page of Pentacles. Pages are those little messengers that bring us messages, and this one brings us good news. Good news about material things in our life. Money. Okay, so as I had talked about here with getting an offer here, you may be hearing about making more money. Maybe you're going to elevate up and you're going to get a raise or a bonus, something like that. Some of you, maybe you're finding that sales are better. Maybe your business is improving. Maybe your clientele is elevating and you're seeing more business coming in. So I know with the economy the way it is, people are concerned, but I do think for those of you that feel that way, that you're going to maybe add something to your resume. Maybe you're going to take a new form of study, or you're going to add something where you get a degree or a master's or something whereby you can add that to your resume, and you're going to elevate up, and automatically you're going to have a new job description and get paid more money. Okay. Coming in our focus part of the reading, there could be something coming in here where you might have a bit of tension here, and this is why you need to stay grounded, okay? It could be a minor little dispute when you're doing something, when you're communicating with someone. It's decisions, discussions, arguments, conversations, negotiations, or interference. It may also point to your own mistakes. This dispute card, right? We should learn our communication skills without being caught up in our emotions. This is a card that says, I'm going to liken it to the Strength card in Tarot, whereby sometimes restraint takes a lot of strength, right? We don't want to jump into any battlefield and, you know, go in with the roar of the lion, as I say, and say things we can't take back. So you may need to stay grounded this week. It could be a week where, like I said, you might be feeling a little extra sensitive and agitated or anxious, and you may just say things because you've had enough. And that's fine because you're speaking your truth. However, sometimes we can't take back those words, so be careful. Also, when I see this, I see the read, and to me, I think often you're hardest on yourself. Some of you Cancers, you're beating yourself up about something here. Cut yourself some slack. You've been through possibly a lot of challenges, some of you, and it's time now to just take yourself to center and be grounded. Don't be so hard on yourself. Coming in underneath that, we've got the Chariot. The Chariot is a great card. I mean, it's accomplishments where you're going to get commended for. You're prepared. This is a card of being prepared, not going into the arena to fight off those wild animals without being prepared. I always visualize him going in there with a bunch of raw meat, and he throws it in the arena, and the lions run for the meat, and he gets out the other end unscathed. Being prepared. Okay, so just like this guy on the motorcycle, he's prepared for whatever. All right, we never know. Right? When you ride a bike, I mean, I had a motorcycle for years, and my bags, saddle bags were full of things in case it rained, or, an extra pair of gloves or whatever. You had to be prepared. So this is a card that says you're going to come out a champion, you're going to come out at the end, and you're going to come out a winner. Okay, that's the big thing here. So don't be so hard on yourself. Coming in the challenge part of your reading, beware, because you've got the Bird card, and the Bird card is often to do with gossip. Yeah. But it's also to do with messages and hearing things, okay? Getting information coming in. Okay, so communication, right? Also, this card that says think twice, okay? Turn away when gossiping or talking behind someone's back occurs, or, someone else in conversation wants to talk to you about somebody else. Don't get into it, okay? Rise above it. You're bigger and better than that. I know you are, Cancer. Don't make any decisions too quickly either. So you need to consider what is really important in the long term, okay? And look at things from a broader, wider perspective. Have an overview of a situation like birds do. They fly very high, and they get to see an awful lot below them, right? They don't have tunnel vision. So, you know what? That is exactly what is required right now. Get an overview before you take any action. Make sure you have your ducks in a row, your T's and I's are crossed and dotted, and you're prepared. Remember, we're talking about being prepared. Now, underneath that comes, as I say, the gift card, the Six of Pentacles, give and take, push-pull energy, negotiations, bargaining, debates, but receiving something or giving something. So you could be receiving something in the form of a generous opportunity, a generous gift. Maybe you're getting a loan, or somebody's giving you some money. It could be time, effort, and support or love from somebody. You could, on the other hand, be the one that's helping out someone else that you feel is less fortunate and that you care about and you want to assist and help. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, well, I would be prepared, my beautiful Cancers, to receive a beautiful gift of affection and love, and appreciation, okay? This is the bouquet, and the bouquet is a card of gift, receiving something. It could be a card. It could be a hug. It could be somebody telling you their intentions, that they care for you. It could be an actual gift coming in. Maybe some of you are receiving, a token of love today. Now, the Emperor comes in below that, and that is about being, direct and concise and accurate. He's in charge. He is the father figure that sits at the head of the table, and everybody respects him because he makes logical and organized decisions and choices. He's trustworthy. The Emperor is about taking control of the situation, being in the seat of power, and now you're able to see things, and you can handle it on your own. You're able now to go out there and take, as they say, the bull by the horns and go after what you want and succeed at it. Now, you could also be dealing with a father figure, okay? In your family, there could be somebody who you look up to as a father figure, or you're an actual father figure here. There could be some situation that will be involved with you this week. Now, coming in at the end of the week, you've got the card, the Tower. Now, in this particular deck, the Tower is an interesting card because it represents organizations, it represents, it represents government, it represents a lot of different things. It's not similar to other Tower or cards. in this particular Lenormand deck, it has to do with organizations, institutions, governments, those types of things, okay? But it is a structure that offers protection and security as well. So you could be feeling in a very safe place right now. Now, in, traditional tarot, it has to do with a sudden change in your life whereby you are faced with a decision to stay grounded and rebuild. Rebuild something, and you will rebuild something bigger and better. Coming in below that, we have another page, and this is a Page of Swords, and this is, where the truth comes forward, right? This is where we get to see something in complete clarity. You get a message from somebody who comes in, and you get excited about it, but it might come in sort of in an odd way, whereby this person just sort of blurts it out, or you hear it secondhand, and you really don't like it. But this is about you being able to go after the message that you've been given. It could cause a bit of a delay to your plans. However, you need to hear this, okay? This is the truth about something. And get ready. Get ready to take on this situation, okay? There's going to be change coming in. You need to be full of energy to be ready for it and be passionate about it, okay? If if you are the page, you may be very keen to put your plans into action and do something here. And make sure you think things through before you act on them, though. So there is going to be change here. I think you're going to be rebuilding a stronger, firmer foundation in any situation in your life. I think that you're going to come out ahead of the game this week. You've got good news about money. You're going to come out a winner. There's offers that you can't resist. Negotiations will go well. You're in control, and you've got this lovely gift coming in. So let's see what we've got here for additional information, clarification, verification, and validation of what you need to see, know, and expect. So Spirit and guides, what does Cancer need to know in addition to what is here today? Please guide these cards to give them what they need to see, know, and expect. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to cut the deck. Here we go. All right. So coming in with that Page of Pentacles, the good news about money here is that you could be holding on to it. Maybe you've been given some money, some additional extra money, and you're going to squirrel it away, okay? You're going to put it in either an investment or a savings account of high interest, or you're going to hold on to it because you're going to be relieved that you're going to be able to have this to fall back on. This is being a budgeter. This is about holding on to your money and being mindful of what you're spending this week, okay? That's what I'm seeing coming in with that card for you. Coming in with the Chariot and the rods, yeah, you got this little underlying irritation going on with somebody. They really they really want to stir the pot and poke you. This is somebody here who is not happy, somebody here who has ulterior motives, someone here who portrays to be something that they're not, the sheep and wolf in sheep's clothing. This is about you, the liar, the cheater, the thief, somebody who's not truthful and honest 100%, so help them God. But you're going to see the light because you're aware of who they are, and they always get caught at the end of the day, and they're not going to get away with it. Okay, you're prepared. You're always prepared. Coming in with the Six of Pentacles, you have the Temperance card. This is the card that says you're going to take your time, take yourself to center, not rush into any decisions you're going to be making this week. Okay, Spirit's got your back, my beautiful Cancers. Don't forget that. This is a card of balance. Staying grounded. Coming in with the Emperor, you've got the Sun card. Best card in the deck. Boy, is that not a gift. Good health, spiritual, emotional, physical goodwill, overall being, having a clear sight line, knowing that success is yours, and you are going to be so happy. Sun's coming out. Coming in with the Page of Swords, you've got the Judgment card. Yeah, new beginnings, second chances, going after what you want. Something may have turned around in your favor. You're going to be associating yourself with only the people who care and love and want to support you. This is a really good card of moving in a new direction, a new beginning, starting over, rebuilding something beautiful, a good foundation. Wow. Well, my beautiful Cancers, this is your reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I will see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Cancers.